Hey guys, welcome.
Good evening.
Hi Fatima, hi Luis, good evening. Let's see, we'll give the rest a couple minutes. Okay, cool. Let's see. Welcome everybody. Good evening. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Let me ask Carmen, how is your Tuesday, Carmen?
Hello. Um, my day is cold.
Ah, okay, cold.
um, busy, very busy in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay, now that you mentioned, Carmen, about the part of, I mean, the weather, talking about the weather that is colder than usual. Yeah, the good thing is that it is a little cooler, right? The weather is a little cooler for this date. Christmas is very close.
yeah,
Christmas and the Christmas bonus too.
it down a cold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is a little colder than usual. Okay. Thank you, Carmen. Let's see, what about the rest? Nobody has the cameras open. Let's see, thank you, Carmen. Let's see, what about the rest? Everyone's with the cameras off right now, except William. Hey, William, how are you doing?
Hi, teacher. Good evening. I'm fine, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
Siempre con un poco de problemitas con mi equipo, pero ahí vamos a estar presentes.
Ah, okay. Why? What happened? Did you have issues with the computer?
Sí, ayer solo la encendí y se me apagó de repente. Hoy la quise reparar, pero no se pudo.
Okay, I imagine. Yeah, hopefully you will be able to get your computer repaired soon, William.
No le entendí lo último.
No, I'm just saying that hopefully you will repair it soon.
Ah, ok. No sé por qué no lo veo, teacher.
You cannot see me. Ah, okay, that's weird because I have my camera on.
No lo veo a nadie y a usted no lo veo tampoco.
Hmm,
No sé por qué.
that's weird.
Hoy sí.
Maybe those are the settings for your computer, William. For the cell phone, I'm sorry.
Sí, yo creo que sí.
That might be the reason why you cannot see me. But we're here, okay? We are here. Thank you, William. Let's see. What about you, Hernan? How's everything? How is Tuesday going?
Hi. Um, Today is a great day. I I in the work I prepared the new magazine in research
Mm-hmm.
um and ¿Cómo se dice POA? O plan operativo. De plan operativo anual, POA. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? How do you say POA?
Let me look it up because that POA, I didn't know that
Ah,
there was something like that in English, because in English it is different. So it is plan operativo anual.
ajá.
Let me see if there's any definition in English. Yeah, because I get the results like
Bueno,
annual operating plan, but let
ajá.
me look up if there's a specific one, because I don't think that that would be the one.
Ah,
Yeah, because I'm only getting annual operating plan. Yeah, you can say
año,
the annual planning or annual operating
ah,
plan.
annual operating plan.
Operating plan. Yeah, annual operating plan.
Annual operating plan. Eh, prepare the annual operating plan for 2040.
2024.
2024, yeah.
2024. Yeah, so there is a definition in English is AOP, okay?
AOP.
AOP, annual operating plan, AOP.
Ah, ya para tener algo nuevo en nuestra mente.
Okay. Okay, good.
Prácticamente, eso estuve trabajando ahora ahí con los compañeros.
Okay, and how long do you take to prepare that AOP plan?
No lo entendí.
How much time do you take?
Ah,
1 week, 1 month to prepare the whole plan?
1 week. So.
Okay, 1 week.
1 or 2 weeks for
Okay,
prepare.
already then. 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, good. Thank you, Hernan, for sharing. Let me ask, let's see. Okay, now I see more people joining. Thank you, guys. What about Josue? So how's your week going? How's your Tuesday, Josue?
Yeah. Uh, Today is very well, but I'm tired and ¿cómo decir al mismo tiempo?
At the same time?
At the same time because I work all weekend from 8 to 8 and very, very hard. Incluso ayer me tocó todavía trabajar hasta tipo 12. Entonces hoy fue tranquilo durante el día y logré escapar.
Okay. So you are really tired because you had to work over the weekend.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Yeah, imagine. And today is only Tuesday. But what are your days off, Josue? Do you rest on weekends?
Week, the weekend.
You are off on the weekend.
This weekend, solo este fin de semana, pero la semana pasada no tuve.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I know. It's only Tuesday and yeah, sometimes we're a little tired and not even the middle of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Josue, for sharing.
You're welcome.
Now, I also see, welcome the ones who just joined. I see Zuleima, Jesus, Gerardo, welcome. Jency, Fatima Alas too, welcome everybody.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Gerardo. Let's see, let me ask Pedro, what about you? How is your week going, Pedro?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
I did the work this day. Yesterday I went to the doctor.
Ah, okay, you went to the doctor. So were you, yeah, I remember that last night you were on a medical leave, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yes.
are you feeling better tonight?
Repeat, please.
Are you feeling better?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I little better help.
Okay. Okay, good to know that you're doing better and we're happy to have you in class, Pedro.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see. Okay, now that I see more people who have just joined the class, thank you guys for making it tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Let's see, let's start by trying to remember some of the things that we talked about last night. Let's see, let me ask. Let's see, I'm going to ask. Okay, Gerardo, maybe Gerardo can help us. What do you remember, Gerardo, from last night?
Remember, permítame, teacher, que no recuerdo ahorita. The dialogue, the participate, the groups.
Okay.
The conversation about your companies.
Mm-hmm.
The industrial classification and the location, the headquarters.
The headquarters, the headquarters,
The
exactly.
branches. Yeah,
Mhm.
teacher.
Okay, yeah, general information about the companies where you guys work, right? Headquarters, area of expertise. So for your workplace, Gerardo, what's the area of expertise or what type of products or services do they offer?
The repeat, please, teacher.
So for where do you work, Gerardo?
The work is in the call center.
Okay, in a call center. So what is the area of expertise?
I don't understand, teacher.
Okay. For example, in a restaurant, for example, Pizza Hut, just to give you an example, the area of expertise is the food, right? The food that they prepare.
Oh, yeah.
So for a call center, what would be the area of expertise?
The telemarketing,
Okay.
mi área de telemarketing.
Okay, telemarketing, excellent.
Y how do you say in English, actualizarle los datos a los clientes?
Okay, you update customers' data.
Okay.
Okay, you update customers' data. And so the area of expertise is telemarketing. Okay.
Telemarketing.
Great. Great, thank you, Gerardo. Now let me ask, let's see, Suleima, let me ask you. So for the place where you work, Suleima, what is the area of expertise?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Ay, permítame, teacher. Permítame.
Okay.
I have a busy day at my work. I am finishing auditing for receiving.
Okay.
Redistribuir, no sé cómo se dice redistribuir, no sé, redistribuir How do you say in
Redistribute.
English?
Redistribute.
Redistribute. The how do you say redistribuir la bodega?
So you redistribute the item in the warehouse.
Item in the warehouse.
In the warehouse.
In the warehouse. And until yesterday I'm well late. And now I leave at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Estos días he estado trabajando hasta tarde porque he recibido demasiados materiales.
Okay, so you have been receiving many, are they construction materials?
No, lenses.
Lenses. Okay.
Lenses, no sé si así se dice, aros, insumos.
Is that for an optic?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, it would be optic lenses.
Entonces ha estado cargada estas 2 semanas.
Okay. Okay, I imagine then.
Other function is prepare order, receive new orders, decline. Bastante ocupada, teacher.
Okay, so at the end of the day, you're pretty busy with a lot of activities. Okay, great.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, Suleima. So yeah, all the things you redistribute and receive are items at the warehouse, right? From the warehouse. So
I am for the warehouse. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thank you,
Thank
Suleiman.
you.
Let's see. So yeah, area of expertise. So Manuel, what else do you remember? So in your workplace, what would you say that is the area of expertise and the type of industry that it belongs to?
Good evening to all. In my case, I work in a shop. So with aerial expertise is automotive industry.
Okay.
And we too work with montacargas, que sería industrial también.
The lift.
El área industrial. Lift and trucks.
Okay.
Basically all. Todas las áreas menos motocicletas, de ahí todo.
So when it's related to cars and trucks, you do, but not motorcycles.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. Thank you, Manuel. Let's see. Okay, already. Let's see, Moises. I don't know if you wanted to say something about what you remember from last night.
Estuvimos practicando la conversación en grupo.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the dialogue, right? The dialogue that we were talking about. And well, we talked about the different type of industries, if they have many branches. For example, the place where you work, Moises, do they have branches in El Salvador?
How do you say filial?
Yeah, they are branches.
Branches. Entonces, nosotros somos la filial de Francia.
So you are a branch from France then?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good to know. And how many branches are there in El Salvador?
La headquarters is in Francia.
So the headquarters are in France.
Yes.
And here, how many offices? Is it only one?
Todos los países.
In all countries.
En todos los países, digamos, en toda la mayoría de países está JCDecaux.
Okay. Okay, it's such a big company then, Moises.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, great then. Thank you very much. Okay, great guys. So
Sorry,
tonight,
teacher.
yeah, Manuel, go ahead.
The last night we to practice the listen.
We had a listening session. Yeah, you're right. Do you remember what the listening session was about?
About the first was talk about business trip, and the other talk about the business trip too, but in different como escenario, un escenario diferente, pero los dos eran
Yeah.
como de viajes de negocios.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it depends, right? But we talked about business trips, and if you had ever taken a business trip, right? Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what we covered last night. Okay, so later on tonight, I'm going to send you the details for the test that we are going to have on Friday. So on Friday, get ready because we will take 1 hour to take the first exam, okay? So I will let you know what the exam is going to be about, and we will do it on Friday, okay? But I'm going to send you the details in WhatsApp so you don't miss any of the details for the exam, okay? Great, so we are going to move on, guys. We have basically completed, we are in the middle of unit number 2 that we are going to, and we were talking about socializing, right? So let me share my screen and let me know when you can see it. Okay, let's see. So we have this part of socializing. Yesterday we were talking about the importance of socializing, and let's see the learning objective that we have. Let's see, can you do me a favor? Let's see, Pablo, can you help us read the learning objective that we have for tonight?
Esto introduce personal problem information about the position.
About their position,
About the position.
Okay, to introduce personnel providing information about their position. For example, imagine that you have a coworker. Hey, this guy is Marco Aurelio and he's from the sales department, right? Or from the marketing department. So that's what we are aiming to accomplish, right? To introduce a different person and talk about their position at work and some of their activities. So let's see, we have 2 people here. We have Miss Tate and Mr. Young. Let's see, maybe the part for Miss Tate, maybe Aida can help us.
Yes, teacher.
Aida, maybe you can do the part for Miss Tate, and for Mr. Young, let's see, Jesus. Okay.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, great, Jesus. Thank you. Okay, Aida, you may start when you're ready.
Hello, good morning. Are you Mr. John?
Yes, I am.
I am Miss Tate. I am the trainer. Nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you too. Mr. Tay, let me introduce the staff. This is Mario. He is the branch manager, and this is Leo.
Who is Mario, teacher?
You can continue. Maybe you can be Mario and Jesus can also do the part for Leo, just for the sake of continuing.
Okay.
Mario, perdón.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you, Mario. Nice to meet you, Leo. What do you do?
Nice to meet you. I am in charge of the kitchen staff.
Great. Mr. John, what does the girl over there do? There that.
What does the girl over there do?
over there do?
She is charger of the purchase.
She's in charge of purchases.
Okay, charge or purchase.
Purchases, in plural, purchases.
Okay, purchases.
Okay. Okay, cool. So if you notice, we have many people here because they are introducing themselves, right? Hey, like my name's Josue and I'm the teacher. And here you can see Mario, right? He's the marketing supervisor. And then we have Leo. And then we have Maria, who is the trainer or the supervisor, right? Whatever you want to call it. Okay, cool. In this part, have you guys found new words?
The last one, purchases.
Purchases. So in every company, they usually have a department in charge of purchasing, right? The ones that have access to the money to buy things. For example, if you are going to order a cake, something general, a cake for the boss's birthday party, then they need to approve the money, right? And someone needs to buy the cake, and with the ticket or the factura or invoice, then they have, we spend this money for the cake for the boss, just to give you an example.
Como para justificar el gasto, digo.
Exactly. So every company has a purchasing department, okay? So what is the meaning of purchases?
Como una adquisición.
Compras, departamento de compras.
Exactly, compras, right? We need to purchase. Hey, imagine that I have a construction company, right? And we are going to build a house. I need to have someone to buy the bricks and all the materials, the roof for the house, the doors. So the one in charge is going to be the purchases department, right? Or the purchasing department. Okay, good. Any other one besides purchases? No? Okay, great. So what we're going to do right now is that we are going to practice, we are going to do the exercises 2 and 3, okay? So you are going to practice this conversation in groups, and also you are going to answer these questions that we're going to check. Obviously, this is based on the conversation, right? On this conversation that you are going to discuss. So we have Mario, Leo, and Nisa, and all their information is here, okay? So we're going to take a few minutes to practice this part, and then we'll check the questions together. So let me allow screen sharing. We're gonna take maybe 5 or 6 minutes to do this, and then we'll discuss the questions. Let's see, just to make sure that everyone understood, let's see, Luis, what are we going to do, Luis?
To practice the conversation.
Exactly, right now we're going to practice the conversation in exercise 2 and discuss the questions in number 3, right? Okay, great, Luis, thank you. Let me open the rooms. I have 25 people, so maybe we're going to open 5 groups, okay? There you go, please accept the invite and participate.
me introduce the staff. This is Mario. He's the branch manager, and this is Leo.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mario. Nice to meet you, Leo. What do you do?
Nice to meet you. I am in charge of the kitchen staff.
Great. Mr. John, what does the here over do you?
He's Nisa. She's in charge of purchase.
Okay.
Empezamos las preguntas en lo que
Okay.
esperamos a la compañera, tal vez llegue.
¿Cómo sería la pregunta? Sería...
Tenemos que armarla. Quiero ver. Habla de Mario.
Mario es el manager de la sucursal. Uno que he's the branch manager and this is Leo.
Dice, es Mario, él es branch manager.
Yep.
Entonces él...
No sé si aquí sería du. Mario du.
Mario.
No estás ahí. What does Mario do?
Sí, verdad.
Ajá, que sería más o menos que es Mario. Y ahí sería la respuesta, sería he's the branch manager. Y Leo, ¿qué es Leo?
Leo es encargado de. Se encarga de.
El staff
Kitchen
de
staff.
cocina. No sé si así dice. ¿Ah?
El encargado de...
Entonces sería
Sería...
What do you do, Leo? What do you do, Leo? Así sería. ¿O no? No estoy segura ahí.
What do you do now?
Porque
No,
aquí
¿ah?
está ya la pregunta, Leo, what do you do? Entonces nos estaríamos planteando al revés.
Ajá, entonces sería What do you do, Leo? Porque hay una pausa, pero no sé. Teacher, help me, please.
So we are talking about Leo. So take a look. It's a question and pay attention to the question number 1 about Mario. So what is the difference?
Mario.
Okay, scroll down and read question 1. Read question 1. What?
What does Mario do?
Okay. Let me see. Second question. What do you do, Leo? Yeah, it's correct because it's a direct question. What do you do? So if they ask Leo directly, hey Leo, what do you do? What is the answer? What does Leo do?
Me perdí ahí.
Scroll up a little. Okay, read the part for Leo. When they ask him, Leo, what do you do?
Sir, ahí sería I am champ on the chicken stuff.
Exactly, I am in charge of the kitchen stuff because that's what he does.
Okay.
That is what he does, right?
Okay.
What do you do, Leo? No, but why did you add the does? The do was fine in the question because it's a direct question, right? What do you do, Leo?
Esa sería la respuesta. I am in charge of the kitchen stuff.
Exactly. You got it. Let me check the other groups. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And listen, first person with plural pairs and staff followed by a singular plural pair.
Dice, all personals are trained to provide fields aid. The personnel at the plant are certificados.
Certified.
Staff, ¿cómo es? Certified. Personal, eso lo puedes ocupar como referencia plural para personal.
Yeah,
Y
personnel.
Y staff es para, lo puedes ocupar en singular y en plural. Viene siendo como people and persons.
Yeah, but in general, let me see the example. Yeah, use personnel with plural verbs.
Okay.
Personnel are trained and the staff is by a singular or plural. You can say the staff is, right? The staff is plural. It's a singular noun, okay? Yeah, staff is a singular noun.
Okay.
Works, our kitchen staff follows the Ministry of Health regulations. Nosotros ya terminamos, profe. Los otros dos compañeros creo que están ocupados. Carmen venía en el bus.
Gerardo just let me know that he's working on or doing something else.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you did it by yourself, Josue and Luis, it's okay.
Okay. And was it just practice or?
Yeah, right now just
Answer
practice. 3. Yeah, the answers on number 3 too.
Okay.
That are basically based on the same conversation that you were practicing about Leo and the other person is, what's the other name?
Rosa.
Leo, Rosa, Leo,
no, perdón, Mario.
Nisa. Mario,
Nisa,
Leo,
Nisa.
and Nisa. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Profesor, donde dice over there do, cuando lo busqué en traducir, el do no cambia nada, al menos no en el traductor.
Yeah, the do is the action, right? The over there, we are talking about the place. Look at me right now. Hey, what does the girl over there do? So what would be the meaning of over there?
Como por allá.
Exactly. So imagine that someone is walking, right? Walking by.
Yeah.
Hey, and what does the girl over there do?
La que está caminando.
It's like saying, y la muchacha que está por allá, ¿qué hace?
Ah, okay.
Right? Over
Profe,
there, do.
y en ese caso, ¿no?
I'm sorry?
What does, por ejemplo, la que está toda negrita dice what does,
Yeah,
es
because you're,
auxiliar.
yeah, because it's a woman, right? And for he, she, and it, we use does.
Ya, sí, sí.
Uh-huh.
Ok, what does the girl do? Y si le quitáramos el does, ¿cómo se escucharía en español?
What do you mean? What do you mean if we remove the do?
Without does, just does, after the what. What does the girl? Y, for example, what the girl over there do? Ya no sería pregunta.
Yeah, it's still a question. It is still a
Okay.
question. Yeah, the
Gramática.
does we cannot remove it because grammatically correct, you need to add the does.
Okay. Little confused.
Don't worry, we will see more examples in the questions that we are going to create.
Por si se queda otro ratito, solo una duda que estaba viendo sobre el auxiliar en pasado. Did, prácticamente como que es más fácil en preguntas, por ejemplo, usar el did que buscar conjugar el verbo en pasado.
Yeah, the thing is that in past tense, the verb does not change.
Eso es hasta qué punto es informal, digamos.
Actually, it is formal because grammatically, we are going to see the did later. But the did is for past tense, right? What you did yesterday. So grammatically correct, the verb does not change.
Okay.
It is easier at some point, right?
Yeah.
Because you do not need the es or the s for the verb.
Sí. También vamos a ver el participio.
Yeah, but the participle, we are going to see it later during the courses. Maybe not
Far
this
away.
course. Yeah, because we need to start from simple present, question, simple past, and so on, right?
Okay.
That's why.
Great.
Great, let me check the other groups and then we go back, guys. Continue with the questions and we'll check them together. Thank you then.
Bye.
Teacher.
Hey, guys.
Teacher, la parte 3.
Yeah, part 3. Yeah, let's see, what does Mario do? Okay.
Y aquí la number 2, what do you do, Leo? Or
What do you do, Leo? Yeah, that is correct.
Okay. Okay. Is Leo charge of the kitchen stuff?
Yeah.
¿Sería con el I am o his?
I am, because it's a direct question. It's like if I ask you directly, what do you do? So it would be with the I am, exactly. Okay, I am in charge of the kitchen stuff. Okay, I'm in charge of the kitchen stuff.
Solo que no lo puedo hacer más pequeño.
As long as we understand it, we're good.
Entonces la tercera sería, what does Nisa do?
Exactly, what does Nisa do?
Entonces ahí sí respondemos she, sí. ¿Cómo se dice cargo? Charge.
Charge.
She's charge
She is
of
in charge.
y purchase es purchase o purchase o purchase.
Purchases.
Purchases. Ujú.
What does Nisa do?
What does Nisa do?
She's she's in charge of purchases.
Teacher,
Purchases.
el do del final nunca cambia a ser does.
No, because the auxiliary goes on the first one.
Does.
The auxiliary is does.
Does.
It's the verb.
Exactly. The does is the auxiliary and the verb is do, right?
Okay.
Exactly. That's why it doesn't change.
¿Qué es purchases, teacher?
So purchases is compras. Remember we
Oh.
said? Yeah, that's purchases. Okay, good job, guys. Let me go back and then we'll see the rest. Thank you then. Alrighty then, let me make everyone go back. Okay, let's see, let's wait for everyone to return to the main session. Alrighty then, welcome back everybody. So let's see, some of you guys had a few questions about the creation, about the WH questions creation. So we're going to clarify your doubts right now. Let's see.
Encender tele tú.
Let's see. Okay,
Estoy en
let me share my screen. Remember to mute yourselves, guys. Okay, hold on. Where did I leave my, okay. So you were practicing the conversation and we had to create some questions for Mario, Leo, and Nisa. So let's see what you guys have, since some of you had questions here. Let's see, maybe number one, I'm going to choose one person to give me the question and somebody else to give me the answer. Let's see, Hernan, maybe you can start with the first question. So what do you have in the first question?
What does Mario do in the restaurant?
So what does Mario, oops, it got moved. What does Mario do, right? So this was the first one.
What does Mario do?
What does Mario do? Okay, great. And let's see. Thank you, Hernan. Let's see, Pedro. What did you have for the answer?
He is the branch manager.
Exactly, right? He is the branch manager, right? Branch manager. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Let's see. Let me ask Suleima. What about in number 2? What was the question?
Is what do you do, Leo?
Exactly. What? Oh, let me move it. Hold on. What do... This was the question we had, right? What do you do, Leo? Okay. Great, Suleima. Thank you. And the answer, Manuel. What do you do, Leo? What's the answer?
I'm in charge of the kitchen staff.
Exactly. So I am in charge of the kitchen staff. Oops, I misspelled it. Of the kitchen staff. Okay, great. Let's see, Jesus. What about the last question? Number 3. What do you have for the question?
Esta dudamos un poco, pero va. What do you do, Nisa, in the restaurant?
Okay, what do you do, Nisa? Do you guys agree the rest?
No.
It's the
What
same of
does
Mario, I
Lisa
think.
do?
Is the same
What
as
does
number 1, Jesus.
what does Lisa
What
do?
does?
Okay, yeah, because in the case for Leo, it's a direct question. Like if I ask you, what do you do, Jesus? Right? It's a direct question. But in this case, they are just talking about Nisa. So it would be what, this always gets moved. What does Nisa do, right? What does Nisa do?
Okay.
Like this, okay? Great, thank you, Jesus. And the answer, let's see, maybe, let's see, Moises, maybe you have the answer. What does Nisa do?
She is charge of purchase.
Exactly, she is in charge of purchases, right? Purchases. Okay, great, guys. Yeah, this is exactly what we were looking for. So if you have the answers like this, perfect, okay? Great job. And we are going to clarify a few things about how do we create the questions. Some of you were asking me, hey, teacher, when do we use do or does for the questions? Remember that here we have some examples for the questions. We are going to read them and then I'm going to give you some examples. Let's see, can you help me read the first question? Let's see, Luis.
Yes. What do you do?
What do you do? Okay, thank you. Pedro, can you read number 2?
What department do you supervise?
What department do you supervise? Okay, great. Let's see, Heidi, maybe you can help us with number 3.
Okay. Dice, what branch does she manage?
What branch does she manage? Okay, this is manage.
What branch does she manage?
Does she manage? Okay, perfect, great. Let's see, Mario, can you take number 4?
Where does your company manufacture?
Okay, what does your company manufacture?
Manufacture.
Manufacture. Okay, great. Thank
Teacher,
you.
no es where.
Yeah, where? I'm sorry, I said what, right? Where? Where does your company manufacture? Yeah, they are talking about a location, right? About a place. Okay, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mario. Let's see, Jose Adalberto, can you take number 5?
Oversee.
I'm sorry?
What unit do you oversee?
Okay, what unit do you oversee? Okay, great. And the last one, number 6. Let's see, maybe Fatima Alas.
What do you report to?
Okay, great. But just remember that this word is who. Okay, who.
Okay.
Who. Okay, who do you report to? Okay, great. Then who do you report to? Excellent. So now I want you guys to pay attention to this. Okay, so the first one, this first part right here is hold on, let me okay, pay attention to the auxiliary. Okay, do, does, oops, I moved this one. Okay, does, do, and do. Okay, so I have a question for you. So that is the auxiliary. So when do we use do and when do we use does?
When it's a first person, we use do.
Does
And when it's a third
she,
person, does.
he, it.
Exactly.
She, it. Does.
Perfect. So do we use it with the subjects I, you? What are the others? Remind me, please.
We, they,
and what's the other one? They. Okay. And does we use it for?
She, he, it.
he, it.
He, she, and it, right? Okay. So if you guys notice, look at the subjects, okay? When you are creating the questions, you need to pay attention to the subjects that we are talking about in the sentence. For example, here it is, oops, hold on. I'm going to do it in a different color. Okay. So look at the subjects. We are talking about you, okay? So for you, which one do we use? Do, right? What about the department, right? Again, the subject is you, right? Again, same thing. Here we are talking about the branch, right? And the branch is also, we are talking about she, about a woman, Maria, Carla, Brenda, Fatima, right? We are talking about a woman. Same thing here. Where does, what is the subject on this sentence? What is the subject? Your company, right?
It.
Yeah, we
It's
are
it
talking, yeah,
company.
it or the company, right? Well, hey, what happened here? Okay, it's not letting me draw. Hold on, this thing got stuck. Exactly, the subject is the company, okay? Then here, direct question to you, and here, you as well. So keep that in mind because depending on the subject, you use as an auxiliary do or does. Okay, let me give you another example. Okay, what would be the correct answer on this sentence? Do or does?
Do.
Do.
Why? Why do? Who is the subject in this sentence?
You.
You, right? Yeah, I'm asking you, what do you read? What do you read? Excellent. So depending on that, so just to give you an idea, this I'm going to scratch it here. The does I'm going to scratch it and I just leave the do, right? So Keep that in mind. Okay, now let me remove this and we are going to do some practice. Hold on, I'm going to erase this part that I forgot. Okay, great. So this is the practice that we are going to do. Okay, first we are going to do number 6 and then we are going to do a short role play in number 7. Okay, can you do me a favor? Let's see. Maybe Mirna, can you help us read the instructions, Mirna, in number 6? What are we going to do?
With the question and the correspond to answer tab follow usage to verbs in past tense. Compare your answers with a partner.
Compare your answers. Compare your answers with a partner. So if you guys notice, hold on, I'm getting a lot of background. Okay, I'm going to mute some of you because sometimes I cannot hear myself. Okay, great. So if you guys notice, what we're gonna do is that with this verb that we have right here, you are going to create questions. Okay, with these verbs that we have right here, okay? Oops, hold on.
Write the question
This is
that corresponds to the answer that follows. Use the pairs in the parentheses.
exactly. So we are going to write the questions. For example, this is the answer that we had, right? Marta manages the sales department. So what is the question that we are going to use? So if we are talking about Martha, in the auxiliary, do we use do or does? Does, right? Why do we use does?
Because it's like a she.
It's
It's
a
like a
woman,
she.
right? It's a she, a woman, Martha. Excellent. So you see the question that they have created as an example, what department does Martha manage, right? We are going to do the same, but with these questions that we have here. And here we have the verb supervise, oversee, report to, manufacture, and do, okay? So right now, you know, for practice, we are going to work on this exercise, only exercise number 6, okay? Is it clear about what we need to do, guys? Is it clear?
We write the question only the in base a answer.
Yeah,
Only
exactly. You already
solo el
have
número
the
6 vamos a hacer ahorita.
you already have the answers, and what you need to do is to create the questions, okay?
The
What
question.
do you need to remember? When do we use do as an auxiliary?
I,
you,
we,
we,
and they.
and they. What about does? When do we use does as an auxiliary?
He, she,
He, she,
it.
and it. There you go, okay? Pay attention to if it's singular or plural, okay? That's all you need to know. Right now, we are just going to do exercise number 6 because later on, we are going to have an exercise in which you are going to ask a person, hey, what do you do? What does she do? What do they do? Manuel, go ahead.
In the number 4, the assemblers is like ensambladores, algo así.
Yeah, assemblers, ensambladores in plural. So for plural, do we use do or does?
The das.
Does, are you sure?
No, do, because it's like a day.
Exactly. So that's what you're gonna do. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Alrighty then, I'm going to give you just a few minutes because this one's easy, so we practice. And let me share the screenshot. By the way, this is on page number 22 on your books, okay? In the case if you have the book open, then it's on page number 22, okay? Let me open the rooms and there you go. Please accept the invite.
Le dice a quién, who.
¿Quién supervisa el
Ajá,
la
entonces no sería
supervisión del uniforme?
who do
Yo lo traducía como ¿qué sucursal supervisa Claudio? Algo así.
Ah, esa sí, está bien. What branch does Claudio oversee?
Ujú.
Pero yo decía la 4.
Ah,
Perdón. Estaba viendo otra cosa.
Tranquila, tranquila. Ya.
Claudio,
Brass, Claudio. Ahí Claudio sería oversee.
Over, okay. Overseen. Overseen.
sin la
Ajá.
S. Yo creo que sin la S.
Sí, quieres cursar.
Puede ser pregunta.
Ajá. Así se dice. Entonces, ahora lo voy a escribir
Como
yo.
decía la 4.
En la
A ver.
4, yo pensé, sería who, ¿a quién? ¿Pero qué dicen los demás?
Sería como a quién le reportan los
O como los
assemblers.
ensambladores,
Ajá,
assembles,
¿a quién le reportan
assemblers.
los ensambladores?
Sería who do they assemblers report to?
¿Cómo?
Who do they to the assemble? Puede ser they o the assemblers.
Yeah, it would be better if you add the assemblers. Who do?
The assemblers report to.
There you go.
Repeat. The
What
last.
do the assemblers con S report to?
Oh.
Como lo que está en paréntesis. How to, no sé. How to.
What do you assemblers? What do the
We manufacture. Se está hablando del lugar, sería where. Sí, es where.
We manufacture.
Where are, where do,
Where we,
where, we, where,
where we.
So are we asking ourselves or do you think that somebody else is asking?
They.
no, es we manufacture.
Yeah.
Es we, where does
No, where
manufacture?
do.
Do it.
¿Por
Ujú.
qué do? We,
Porque es we o they, solo she, he o
Está
or it
hablando
es us.
está hablando la tercera persona también. Who do it?
Where do.
pero es que dice,
Oh, espérame.
Where
tengo
do
dudas ahí.
they manufacture?
Where.
Where porque dónde, porque dice que en la planta de Santa Ana.
Ujú. Where do
We, quiero ver.
you
Manufacturing.
manufacture? ¿Sería así la pregunta? Where do
Where do
you
you
manufacture?
manufacture? Sí.
Ujú. Y la última, Douglas train new staff. Douglas. Si estamos hablando de Douglas, sería él.
Das.
What sería what?
Guadas.
What does Douglas? Mm,
Así.
what does Douglas do? No.
What does Douglas do?
The train. Mm,
No sería ahí who, porque la respuesta es como que Douglas capacita al nuevo personal, algo así.
No, pero miren, es que ahí está ocupando el do. Ocupemos los
El
que estén
who,
marcados. Ajá, ajá. Los que estén marcados del lado derecho.
Okay, exactly. So the verb remains the same, right? Even if you add the does, the second verb does not change.
Ujú.
El do y el das no cambia. O sea que
En ese-
podemos volver a usar el do.
Yeah, at the end, yes, because the only thing that changes is the auxiliary, right? Does.
Ah,
But the verb at the end is the same.
do.
Ujú. Entonces, ¿está bien así? What
Yeah,
does Douglas do?
Según
yeah,
la indicación, sí.
yes,
Ajá.
it is correct.
Finish.
Captura de pantalla.
Revísela.
Sonrían, sonrían.
Let me see. Okay. What do you supervise? Where does Claudio oversee? Because it's a location, Ilopango. Yeah, in number 4, it is correct if you say, who do they report to or who do the assemblers? Both are correct, okay? Because the they is replacing the assembler. So it's correct like that. Where do you manufacture? What does Douglas do? Yeah, perfect. Good job. Good job, guys. Let me check
Vaya,
the other groups and then we go back, okay?
vaya.
Thank
Okay.
you. Let's see, let's wait for the rest to return. We're going to give them a couple more seconds. Okay, let's see. Now we should have everybody back. Okay, cool guys. So how did you feel this part of the question creation? Was it easy, medium, or difficult?
Difficult.
Difficult? Okay.
For me.
Difficult.
Okay, so what was the confusing part? What was the confusing part? Or what did you feel more difficult, let's say? What was the most difficult part?
To choose, por ejemplo, cuál es el sujeto, creo, para hacerle
Okay.
la pregunta. Ajá.
Okay, to find
Porque
the
de ahí
subject.
depende,
Okay.
ajá, para decidir cuál usar el do al das.
Okay, great.
Ujú.
I got it. Don't worry. We will do it. We will review it together. Okay. So let's see, let me share my screen, and we were in this part, okay? So now we are going to see the reason why. First, we are going to try to identify the subject of the sentence, okay? To see whether we're gonna use do or does, okay? Let's see, Luis, can you do me a favor and read the question, I mean the answer for
Okay.
number 2.
Okay. I supervise the mine. What is
Maintenance?
different? Maintenance
Maintenance.
or maintenance department. I supervise the maintenance department.
Okay, great. You mentioned that the difficult part was the subject, right? So
Yeah.
from this answer, what is the subject?
I.
The subject is I, okay? Great. So the subject is I because you are asking me, right?
Yeah.
You are asking me a question. I do this, I read, I play video games, I supervise. Okay, great. So what would be the question? The verb is
La que pusimos
supervise.
nosotros
Uh-huh.
es what department do you supervise?
Exactly. So, yeah, some of you only had what do you supervise. If you are asking someone at the company, obviously it's a department. So if you have it like, what do you supervise? Or yeah, being very specific. Ideally, can you repeat the question once again, Luis? What?
Department.
Department. Do or
Do
does?
you? No, do you?
Do you
Supervise.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. What department do you supervise? Again, what I need to identify is the subject, I, right? They are asking me a direct question. What department do you supervise? Okay, excellent. Thank you, Luis. Let's see, Suleima, maybe you can take number 3. Again, can you read the answer, Suleima? And then tell me what is the subject.
Ay, no estoy segura, teacher, pero
It's
bueno.
okay. Give it a try. No problem.
Okay.
Claudio, read
Vale,
the answer.
What department does Claudio oversee?
Okay. Yeah, let's see.
No sé.
We are
I
going
don't
to
know.
see the question, but right now, can you just read the answer? Claudio read the answer.
Entonces no sé si es correcto.
No problem, but first read the answer. Ahorita solo lea la respuesta que ve ahí. Claudio.
Oversees the branch in Ilopango.
The branch in Ilopango. Okay, great. So Suleima, what is the subject of this sentence?
Is he?
It's a he, right? Who is he? Claudio, right? Claudio. So for he, do we use do or does as an auxiliary? Okay, we use does. Excellent. Now we need to create the question. What was the question that you said that you have?
Okay. Who department does?
I'm sorry?
Who department?
Who department?
Department does Claudio oversee?
Who department does Claudio
oversee?
Oversee. Okay, let's see. And let's talk about this question, guys. You said who, right, Suleima?
Es como quién.
¿Quién?
No me acuerdo.
Okay, who? Okay, what about the rest? What do you guys think? Do we say who or do you have something different?
I don't know.
Where?
Pensé.
Where?
Where?
Where branch?
Or what branch?
What what branch?
Where?
What
Ajá.
branch?
Where branch
So,
does
Yo mandé a
Claudia
José.
oversee?
What brand?
okay,
What branch?
because if you notice, the specific answer is the branch in Ilopango, right? So that's what I
Yeah.
want to know. The branch in
Why?
Ilopango, where? So you can say, yeah,
Where branch?
Does Claudio oversee?
Where is the branch? Algo así.
yeah,
What
but
branch?
what could be the best question in this part?
What,
Teacher.
Where
Branch.
branches does
what branch
Claudia
does
oversee?
Claudio oversee?
Okay, what
Branch.
branch? Oops.
Does
Does.
Claudio
Does
What
Claudio.
branch does Claudio oversee, right? What
oversee?
branch? Because what I want to know is the branch, right? Is it in Napopa, Ilopango, San Miguel, and so on, right? So ideally it would be what, right? Or where, some of you probably had where, right? But this is a little bit more general. If you had where does
Branch.
Claudio oversee, right? That could be a possibility, right? Where does Claudio oversee? We understand it, right? Where does Claudio oversee? He oversees the branch in, Claudio oversees the branch in Ilopango, right? So it could be a possibility too if you have it that way, okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If I say which branch does Claudia oversee?
That could be another one. Which brand does Claudio oversee, right? Because remember that you can use different WH questions, WH
Okay.
words to make the questions. So this is another possibility, right? Which brand does Claudio oversee? The branch in Ilopango, in San Miguel, La Unión. So yeah, it is completely correct. Okay, good job. Even better if you have more. Okay, excellent. Then we have the next one. I'm going to just erase this one just for the sake of continuing, okay? So in number 4, let's see, let me ask once again, we need to identify the subject. Let's see, Pedro, can you take number 4?
Read the answer.
Yeah, read the answer first.
Okay. The assemblers report to the supervisor.
Okay, the assemblers report to the supervisor. So who is the subject of the sentence?
The assemblers.
So who is the main subject of the sentence?
Assemblers.
The assemblers, exactly. So the assemblers is plural, right? Here we have, oops. This is not what I was expecting. Okay, there we go. So the subject is the assemblers, right? The assemblers. Okay, there we go. The assemblers. Once again, what is going to be the auxiliary, do or does?
Do.
Do. Why do?
No.
It's like a day.
Because we are talking about them, right? They, the assemblers, plural. Okay, great. Now, what is going to be the question? Let's see. Let me ask. We're gonna have Jesus. What would be a possibility for the question, Jesus?
The who do they report to?
Yeah, it could be this way, guys. Right, Jesus? It could be who do they report to, or instead of they, you can also use the assemblers, right? It could be either or. Oops. The assemblers. So that is a possibility. You can say, who do they report to, or who do the assemblers report to, right? So both are completely correct. No problem at all. Okay, good job, guys. Now let's identify the next subject. Let's see. Mirna, can you read number 5, the answer?
We manufacture in the Santa Ana plant.
Okay, we manufacture in the Santa Ana plant. Okay, so
La
what would...
pregunta sería,
So yeah, go ahead with the question.
where do you manufacture?
Yeah, where do you manufacture? Right?
Do you, teacher?
I'm sorry?
Do you?
Yeah, because they are asking me or us, right? Imagine that I'm here with you. Hey, where do you manufacture? We manufacture in Santa Tecla. Yeah, exactly. Because remember that I'm including myself, right? Me and you and my friend here, right? Where do you manufacture? Okay, great. Good job. Thank you, Mirna. And the last one, let's see, maybe Sarai. Maybe you can take the last one, Sarai. Can you read the answer
question,
first?
teacher. The answer. ¿Me escucha?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Douglas trains the new staff.
Okay.
And the question, what does Douglas do?
Okay, excellent. So what, oops, I misspelled it. What does Douglas do, right? Why do we use does? Because of the subject. The subject is Douglas. It's a he, right? Okay. So if you notice, it's a matter of identifying the subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, and also check the type of question, right? Check the type of question. Okay. Do we have questions about this part, guys? No questions?
Teacher.
Yes,
Por
Luis.
ejemplo, ¿cuál es la diferencia entre overseas y creo que era la otra como supervisar, creo?
Supervise?
Supervise, ajá.
Okay. So the difference, they are synonyms, but they have different meanings, right? So difference, oversee and supervise, right? Okay, let me try to give you a definition. So, for example, supervise, it is in a smaller case, Luis. For example, I supervise, that's my personal case, right? I supervise 5 people, right? 5 people, only 5, right? No more. But my manager oversees about 60 people in the department. So do you see the difference between supervise and oversee?
Sí, como que es más responsabilidad.
Exactly. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Again, my example, I supervise 5 people, right?
Yeah.
I'm their boss, 5 people only. But my manager, she oversees about 60 people, including me, my team, and other teams. So it's many more people, right?
Okay.
So that is the difference between supervise and oversee. Is it clear, guys?
Great. For me, yes.
Okay, perfect. Any other question before we move on? Okay, great. So in the last minutes that we have, guys, we are going to start preparing a role play. If we are not going to finish tonight, but we will have time to do this role play tomorrow. So we are going to do the following. I'm going to send this screenshot. I'm going to send the screenshot of the activity that we are going to do. We are going to pretend that we are introducing people, okay? Let me see. Okay, so this is the activity that we are going to do. So this time is going to be to prepare the role play for tomorrow, okay? Let me see. Can you do me a favor, Hernan, and can you read what we're going to do?
Role play a 2-minute conversation introducing yourself and stuff to someone also at a business event. E-A-N-A-G.
EG means for example.
A-G, seminar training of production presentation. Take turns asking and answering questions like to ones in the model conversation.
Okay, great. So the role play is going to be to introduce someone. For example, do you guys know the meaning of introducing someone? What is the meaning of introducing a person? Hey, this
Presentarlo.
is exactly. So you are going to pretend that you are introducing one of your friends or somebody else in the group to somebody else, okay? For example, this is the model conversation that we practiced, right? In the groups. So if you guys notice, you can do, hey, how are you, Hernan? I'm doing all right. And you, hey, I want to introduce you to Aida. Aida is in charge of marketing at this department. Hey, nice to meet you, Hernan. And this is Manuel. Manuel is in charge of supervising the plant. And we also have Pablo here. Hey, Pablo. Hey, I'm in charge of I don't know, whatever you do in your work. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. And we are going to present this role play tomorrow. Is it clear, guys, about what we need to do? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to take these minutes. I'm going to take a screenshot of the person that is in your group, okay? So tomorrow we will remember, you were with Mirna, Saraí, and Pablo, and Hernan, okay? So let me open up the groups. And again, make sure that everybody practices because that's the main idea, right? That we all practice, okay? Here we go.
solo el nombre?
Ajá,
Eh,
sería Yamilet. Hello.
Solo
Good
pone
evening.
allí su nombre.
Entonces sería hello, good evening, are you Carmen?
Yamilet sería.
Yamila, ¿te gusta más? Perdón.
Sí.
Siempre veo que te dicen Carmen.
Ujú. No, es otra persona.
Hay otra Carmen.
Ah,
Ajá.
bueno.
Y sería
Disculpa.
yes, I am, sería.
Y
Y
yo sería,
luego,
I am Saraí, I am marketing analyst, nice to meet you, o algo así.
ajá,
Y
marketing.
luego, analista de mercadeo. Porque ahí dice el
Y es
entrenador, entonces supongo que lo vamos a reemplazar con el puesto real que tenemos.
marketing analyst.
Nice to meet you.
Ujú, ujú. Y de ahí entro yo y digo,
Hello.
hello, ajá, sería hello, nice to meet you too. Saraí.
Ajá. Y luego vos me decís, let me introduce the staff.
Let's me introduce the staffs. This is, solo quiero ver quiénes estamos aquí. Pedro and Pablo.
Va, ¿qué hace Pedro?
Pedro, ¿qué es lo que hace usted?
Pues soy analista de desarrollo.
En inglés, desarrollo, development analyst.
Sería Development Analyze.
Analyze, ok. Analyze. Y el otro muchacho,
Development. ¿Y eso cómo se pronuncia? ¿Alguien sabe?
¿el qué?
El, lo que hace Pedro.
¿Qué dijo que hacía Pedro?
Analista de desarrollo, no dijo.
Y acaba de decir development analyze, creo que le escuché.
Ok. Y Pablo, ¿qué es lo que hace usted?
Personal bit. Asesor técnico.
¿Cómo?
Asesor técnico soy.
Técnico.
Asesor técnico.
Asesor técnico.
Technical assessment.
Technical advisor.
Advisor.
¿Y Fátima, qué es usted?
Human Resource Assistant. Asistente de recursos humanos.
Vení.
Deja.
Perdón.
Yo decía que a mí me decía venir.
Lo siento, es que la niña salió corriendo como desquiciada.
Human Resource.
Assistant.
Ok, entonces regresando para ir dando forma, sería hello, nice to meet you, Saraí. Let me introduce the staff. This is Mario.
No.
Sería this is Pedro. This is development analyst. This is Pablo, technical advisor, and Fátima, human resource assistant.
No, espérame. Solo decís el del primero y a los otros dos solo les decís el nombre. This is Pablo en Fátima, podría ser.
Ok. Y cada uno se presentaría ahí.
Fíjate que más abajo dice, encantado de conocerte, Leo. ¿Qué haces tú? Entonces ya,
Ok.
digamos que solo vas a introducir a Pedro y al otro cristiano, él solo se introduce.
Ok. Entonces sería, regresando, sería hello, nice to meet you, Saraí. Let me introduce the staff. This is Pedro. He's the development analyst. And Pablo and Fátima.
Ajá, and this is, they are. Sería, and
¿Así?
there, these are Pablo y Fátima.
Ajá.
¿no?
Porque this is es como en singular, ¿verdad?
This is Pedro and Pablo and Fátima.
Espérame, yo
Ajá.
creo que quiero ver si entendí. Sería algo
Están en
así.
la...
Hello, nice to meet you, Sarai. Let me introduce the staff. This is Pablo. He is the development analyst. And this is Fatima. And this is...
Todos los presentarían.
No, solo dos, creo. O solo
Ok.
uno más.
Va, entonces a Fátima la dejo fuera.
Ok.
Sí,
Y
está
luego, ¿quién
presente.
hablaría?
Ah,
Va,
es
de
cierto,
ahí.
es cierto. Entonces ahí se
Ah,
presenta Pablo de un
entonces
solo.
ahí sería, según siguiendo eso, sería, como es Mario, yo estaba presentando a Mario y sería el que hable. En este caso es Pedro.
Ok.
Pedro agarraríamos, tomaría el nombre de Mario, en este caso.
Ujú.
Y mi persona agarraría a Leo.
Ok. Y al final entonces está Fátima, que dice, she's Nisa.
Ajá, entonces se tomaría en cuenta en la segunda edición. Usted menciona las tres personas.
Espérate, 1, 2, 3, 5. Pero ¿por qué veo 6?
Somos 5, ajá. Entonces, va, siguiendo primero entra usted, Saraí, luego voy yo y le contesto. Luego Saraí me dice que ella es analista de marketing. Y luego vengo yo y le digo, nice to meet you, let me introduce this staff. Y ahí presentó a Pedro, que es el Development Analyst, y a Pablo. Luego Pedro se presenta y dice, welcome, nice to meet you, según haciendo la conversación. Y luego va usted y dice, nice meeting you, Mario, ahí sería Pedro, nice to meet you. Y ahí menciona a Leo.
Que sería Pablo.
Ajá, en este caso sería yo.
Ajá.
Espérate. Sería Pablo, ¿va? Ajá. Y a Pablo le pregunto qué es lo que él hace. Según yo, Take solo hablaba al inicio. La regué.
No.
Ay, qué chistoso. Vaya, entonces ahí ya va Pablo, ¿va? Y Pablo me dice que él lo que hace. Y luego al final te digo, great. Y te vuelvo a preguntar a vos, Yamilet.
Ajá.
What does the girl over... La misma pregunta, ¿va? Entonces ahí vos ya me presentas a Fátima.
Ok.
Ajá, así está bien.
Ok. ¿Qué estás mandando?
Entonces,
En el
luego
chat
Leo.
sorry, solo para decirles, en el chat les he compartido un documento para que todos lo podamos abrir y ahí estemos escribiendo para armar el diálogo y lo podamos ver.
Y si lo proyecta alguien, no sé.
Vaya, entonces voy a dejar de compartir.
No, igual, ese link es para que todos puedan escribir y todos lo vamos a ir viendo lo que todos escriben.
Es que
No.
Hey guys, let's see. Welcome back, everyone. So, so that we can continue tomorrow with the presentations, I have previously shared the screenshots with the people in the groups. So this presentation, we're gonna do it tomorrow about the things that you talked about, introducing people to others. Maybe we're gonna do it around 8:30, okay? To give you enough time to join the class and then present, okay? But since we don't have enough time tonight, we will continue tomorrow. So we're closing the class right here and right now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night then.
Good night, teacher.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, teacher.
Good night.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.